Imagine driving down a dark, foggy highway, and a woman in white suddenly steps in front of your car. This isn't just a ghost story. This is Malaysia's Karak Highway, one of the most haunted roads in the world. Malaysia, a country of vibrant contrasts, where towering skyscrapers rise beside centuries-old temples. Did you know Malaysia was the first British colony in Southeast Asia? And long before that, the city of Malacca was the first European settlement in the region, first under the Portuguese in the 1500s, then the Dutch. Malacca became a bustling trading port where spices, silk, and ideas from all over Asia collided. Fast forward a few centuries, and the British established the Strait settlements, Penang, Malacca, and Singapore, turning this corner of the world into a hub of commerce, culture, and conflict. Malaysia eventually gained independence in 1957, but its history left a lasting mark, a vibrant mix of Malay, Chinese, Indian, and indigenous cultures that you can see in its food, festivals, and neighborhoods today. Karak Highway, officially known as Federal Route 2, isn't just any road. It's one of Malaysia's most infamous stretches of asphalt. Stretching roughly 60 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur to Karak in Pahang, it snakes through rolling hills, dense rainforest, and mist-covered valleys. Drivers pass landmarks like the Bentong exit, the Gombak toll plaza, and the jagged curves near Bukit Tinggi, where the jungle feels almost alive. By day, it's a lifeline for commuters and trucks hauling goods between Kuala Lumpur and the east coast. By night, the highway becomes a very different place. Locals say the mist rolls in faster after midnight, swallowing the road in a white haze that makes headlights feel powerless. Over the years, Karak Highway has gained a reputation as one of the most dangerous expressways in Southeast Asia. Sharp curves, steep cliffs, and narrow stretches make it a challenge even for experienced drivers. Rain and thick fog often reduce visibility to almost nothing, and accidents are common, especially late at night. It's a road that demands respect and caution from anyone who dares to drive it after dark. The highway is threaded through areas rich in Malay folklore. The rainforest can feel alive at night, and locals believe spirits linger where tragedies happened. Roadside memorials marking fatal crashes are often said to attract restless souls. Karak Highway isn't just dangerous because of its sharp curves and cliffs. People also talk about the Pontianak, a female ghost who died during childbirth. She appears on lonely roads at night, dressed in white, with long black hair hiding her pale face. Drivers say she shows up suddenly, and there's no warning. One night, around 3 a.m., Chong Wei, a young student from Kuala Lumpur, was heading home. He was tired, the highway empty, fog thickening over the road. Out of nowhere, right in front of his car, a woman in white stepped onto the asphalt. Wei slammed the brakes instinctively, but it was too late. His heart jumped into his throat as he swerved violently, tires screeching on the wet road. For a split second, he caught her face, pale, hair covering it, eyes that seemed empty but fixed on him. And then she was gone. Wei barely managed to stop the car a few meters later, shaking and breathing hard. It was humanly impossible for someone to cross the highway from left to right in such a short period of time. "I don't know how she got there so fast," he said later. "I didn't even see her coming. One second the road was empty, the next she was in front of me. I swear I almost died." Locals say this part of the highway has seen many accidents, some involving women who died tragically. They believe the Pontianak appears suddenly to warn or terrify travelers. For Wei, every bend and shadow on that highway reminds him of her white dress and the impossible way she appeared. "Even now, I get chills thinking about it," he says. One of the most unsettling tales from Karak Highway involves a young boy who seems to appear out of nowhere, wandering the roadside late at night. The story comes to life through accounts like that of Rahim, a delivery driver who often travelled the highway after midnight. On one foggy night, he was making his usual route between Kuala Lumpur and Bentong when he noticed a small figure standing by the edge of the road. The boy appeared no older than 8, wearing a soaked school uniform, his hair plastered to his forehead from the mist. Rahim slowed and rolled down his window. The child looked up at him with wide, fearful eyes and whispered, "Please, can you help me find my mother?" A chill ran down Rahim's spine. He glanced around, questioning himself. Why is a kid out here at this hour? What is he doing alone on this dangerous highway? Every instinct screamed that something was wrong. The fog seemed thicker than usual, the trees on the roadside swaying as if whispering warnings. But the boy's eyes held a strange, haunting intensity, and Rahim couldn't ignore them. There's something not right about him, he thought. His heart pounded, palms slick on the steering wheel, as dread began to tighten its grip around him. Despite the fear, Rahim gestured for him to get in, and the boy climbed silently into the back seat. He didn't speak again, only stared ahead with his small hands folded neatly on his lap. Rahim tried to ask questions, but the boy remained quiet. Minutes later, just as he passed a particularly sharp bend near the Bentong exit, Rahim glanced at the rearview mirror, and the seat was empty. No sign of struggle, no sound, no trace of the child who had just been there. He slammed on the brake, unsure whether the fog or something else had taken him. Locals say this is the spirit of a boy who died in a tragic car crash along Karak Highway in the 90s, searching endlessly for his mother, who perished together with him. Many believe he appears to warn travellers of the dangers along the treacherous road. Of all the strange tales from Karak Highway, the legend of the yellow Volkswagen Beetle is perhaps the most famous, and Amir's experience is one of the accounts that keeps the story alive. He recalls driving late at night, the highway empty and shrouded in thick fog. The headlights of his car cut through the mist, illuminating the winding road ahead. Suddenly, he saw it. An old, bright yellow Beetle, moving slowly in the left lane. At first, he thought it was just another car, but something about it felt off. Amir tried to overtake it, keeping his distance, but no matter how far he went, the Beetle seemed to reappear ahead of him, always at the same slow, deliberate pace. He sped up, trying to catch it, but each time it vanished only to show up moments later. It felt impossible, he recalls, like the road itself was playing tricks on me. Every time I thought I passed it, it was right there again. Even after he reached his destination, Amir says he couldn't shake the memory. The highway is already treacherous. Winding turns, steep drops, and narrow lanes, and the addition of a phantom vehicle only heightens the fear. Those who encounter it describe an inexplicable mix of awe and dread. The car seems harmless, yet its sudden appearances suggest that the road itself is alive with something beyond human understanding. The yellow Volkswagen legend has persisted for decades, whispered among locals, shared in roadside cafes, and recounted on forums and social media. For anyone travelling Karak Highway after dark, it serves as a chilling reminder. The road is unpredictable, the night is long. It might look empty at night, but stories like these remind us that some roads are never truly deserted. So the next time you drive late past midnight, watch the road and pray you're not the next to see something that doesn't belong to this world. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like and the subscribe button. We bring you the real stories that lurk in the corners of Asia. Stay safe and stay curious.